Oklahoma lost to Kansas State.
Yeah, what I'm saying is they're not like a solid 5-1. What I'm saying is they've gone off. People think they're legit. They're exposable. They're not going to be.
Every team is.
Yeah, but this is what Buffalo seems to do every year. They'll
Okay.
build up a win cushion, then they fall. Okay, they're going to win. They're going to start to lose a few. They fall within that 500 mark, and then they maybe get. They're lucky if they scratch out a wild card.
Well, yeah, they're not going to win the fucking division. They play in the same division as the Patriots.
No, and I think that was a ploy too. They're like, all of a sudden, okay, so now New England's got what, 2-game lead in the division. They're like, okay, you know what? No, we can't have this Buffalo team hang within and making it look like, they could potentially win a division being only 1 game out. So they have Philly put the shellacking on them.
So you're saying it's fixed?
A little bit, yeah. You know my take. My take.
I don't think that is that at all. I don't think it's fixed. I just think
just bad officiating, right?
Nah, bad officiating doesn't account for an 18-point win. But I think the Bills just had a bad game, which happens. Everyone slips up. There's no reason the Giants should have beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. It just happens.
Timing, yeah.
Just happens.
What I'm trying to say is average at best.
They're a good team. They're better than more than half.
The defense is a solid unit. They keep them in games, if anything. And they were actually in that. Through 3 quarters, that was a pretty close game. What was it, 17-14?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they just lost it at the end. But
right.
I mean, going forward, they're going to have to, let's face it, they're going to have to
take care of the ball. Yeah,
they're going to have to address issues on offense. I think John Brown was a great addition to the team. And like I said, he can run all kinds of routes, be it zone or, man coverage. And usually can come through. But, I mean, Beasley, last week, that was like his first touchdown with the team. Right. I don't know if he's going to be like any kind of long-term answer for him. I mean, I think they really have to make another...
Well, I mean, he is what he is, and don't make him out to be any more than he is. Don't try and make him be the superstar that the Cowboys started to show he could be, because him and Dak just had a connection. That's what it was. What he does is he opens the field, makes it so that you have to play honest football, and opens up other receivers.
It's like maybe line him up in the slot even, or
line him up anywhere on the field, and he will command attention. You will have, if Cole Beasley is on the field, you have to account for him anywhere on the field. And when you're doing that, that's going to open up John Brown. That's going to open up any number of running backs out of the backfield.
Singletary, yeah.
Any of them.
I mean, that too. You're going to have to eventually, find a way to incorporate a more solid backfield. I mean,
Tony says that the Bills need a number 1 or a workhorse back and improve the offensive line. They do.
All right. So, for instance, who do we think we could do that?
What do you mean?
I mean,
improve the offensive line or the workhorse back?
Workhorse, yeah. I mean,
figure out a way to get Kareem Hunt from the Browns.
This one, yeah.
That right there could work. Kareem Hunt from the Browns. I think Devin Singletary, you give him time and put him in the right situation, I think he could be a workhorse running back. I think he's good. I think he just needs... He's a rookie.
Yeah, he'll have that 1 or 2 years to...
Right, he just needs... The seed is planted. It needs to be watered. It needs to get sunlight to grow. And that's what the Bills are trying to do.
Yeah, because I know, you got Lev Bell, but he's what? He's at least got another year with the Jets, right?
Oh, he just signed a big deal. It was 4 years.
4 years, so yeah. So he's out.
Yeah. So
somebody was making us watching. They had that show One Bills Live. Somebody made that comment yesterday about Le'Veon Bell, and I'm thinking, why have that?
Tony brings up a good point. Use a first-round pick and get either A.J. Dillon or Jonathan Taylor. They're going to be productive rookies, and they're both very used to playing outside in shit weather.
Yeah. I don't mind seeing Taylor.
He's good. I would take A.J. Dillon. I think he's... I don't know. Wisconsin running backs, do they work out in the NFL? Ron Dane was all right for a little bit.
Giants, yeah.
Monty Ball had like a season. Other than that, like what NFL running backs have come from Wisconsin that really are having prolonged success in the NFL? That's a good question.
Could make the argument.
All right, well, let's move on because it's already 9 o'clock.
Nah.
Chargers beat the Bears 17-16 on a missed field goal.
Game was a clusterfuck.
Yeah. Lions beat the Giants 31-26.
As expected.
Not as close as the score appears. Titans beat the Buccaneers 27-23. Adam Vinatieri hits a long game-winning field goal to beat the Broncos 15-13.
He's still out there?
Yep. The Rams take down the Bengals 24-10. Saints beat the Cardinals 31-9. Jaguars take care of the Jets 29-15. 49ers beat the living shit out of the Panthers 51-13. Patriots beat the Browns.
Not a total scrimmage there.
No, 27-13. Texans beat the Raiders 27-24. Packers beat the Chiefs 31-24. Remember, no Pat Mahomes.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers, somehow, the guy's got great fucking field vision, man. He can see fucking tiny-ass receivers in a fucking sea of people, and he just knows exactly where to put it and when to put it there. So,
Decent rating. Yep.
yeah, crazy. And then the Monday night game, here's where I'm going to do a little bit of a rant.
Now we know how bad you want Miami.
I fucking hate tanking. Fucking hate it.
Seems like that's what they're doing, though. I mean,
Miami should have won that game. The team that went up 14-0 was the better team. That was Miami. In the second half of the game, it was like the Dolphins GM was like, yeah, winning a game is cool. But Ryan Fitzpatrick, remember when you and Minka Fitzpatrick used to like throw into each other at practice? Do some of that right now. It was obvious. Like, they were told, fucking cool it.
Mm-hmm.
Obvious tank. Pisses me off. The Dolphins should have won that game. Dolphins were the better team. Congrats to Mason Rudolph for getting that comeback. I'm sure that was huge for his career. That's probably going to give him the confidence he needs to be a tier 3 quarterback.
I mean, I wouldn't worry
going forward.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about Miami winning a game. They're going to scratch out one, and I'd imagine it's going to be against the Patriots in the last week of the season.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be some stupid upset.
Yep.
I don't know. Honestly, like...
Wait, who? For the Steelers? Dolphins?
No, Dolphins are 0-7. So
yes.
If they scratch out a win, it'd be great if it was against the Patriots in the last week of the season. Because it will. Because they'll probably have Tom Brady benched.
I'm just going to do a quick...
then again...
what?
I was just going to say, then again, they always seem to want to keep Tom Brady in when it's like 40-0. So who the hell knows what they'll do.
I don't know. Just another quick update. Astros at the end of the third still up 1-0 in Game 7 of the World Series.
Yeah, I think Washington was slightly favored. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if it goes extra innings. It's like
I was just going to say potentially could go extra innings. Isn't that what people would want?
Yeah, and you imagine like some stupid freaking like, you know, pass ball or something that ended it all. The whole goddamn season down to that.
Tony says Miami plays the Bengals this year in a game that should be broadcast on Cartoon Network. I would think Comedy Central would fit better, but I get where you're going with that. Anyways, so that's the NFL. Fucking hate tanking, man.
Yeah, well.
Fucking hate tanking.
That's the way it's going to go down.
Oh, look at badass Jericho smoking that cigar, about to get in his limo.
Yeah.
Oh, badass Chris Jericho.
That cigar's so good he spit half of it out on the ground.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, going forward for the Dolphins, it's like they got the Jets, they got the Colts, Browns. I mean, these are...
Put it on Lifetime for all I care is what Tony said.
It could easily go on there.
Anyways.
Wherever it's the most irrelevant, right?
Anyways.
Put on C-SPAN.
Listen. The arguing going on in fucking government right now is way more entertaining than the Dolphins-Bengals could ever hope to be.
Mm-hmm. And they play the Giants, too. Giants, Jets again, Eagles, Bengals, Patriots.
Yep. So, we don't have time to get into everything I want to talk about. I want to talk about college football players finally about to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
What that means for bringing back NCAA football video games. Wanted to talk about all sorts of shit we just don't have time for. So, you and I both won the week. We're going to do our picks.
All right.
And then we'll end the show with a special Halloween This Week in Sports History.
Interesting. Right.
Yes. It's something that happened on Halloween, and it is a scary situation all around. So,
I expect nothing less from Halloween.
So, Dan Beebe, I cannot pick Penn State this week. Do you know why?
By the off chance they're not playing?
They are not playing this week.
How about that?
So, how do you want to do this? I'm going to do 5 college games. You can do whatever games you want. Doesn't have to be NFL.
Yeah, I was going to do... I was probably going to try to do like 3 college and 2 pros.
All right, that works just fine.
I'm trying to find us some good...
So I will go through. I'll do my 5 while you look.
Okay.
We obviously aren't going to have Dan O'Shea chiming in, giving us his picks. Oh my goodness, excuse me. But I'm getting yelled at.
You are?
Getting yelled at. Anyways, but I'm going to do all 5 college football games.
Do it up.
Give me 1 second. Okay. So we're just pulling up our pick sheet so I can get this set up. First game that I'm going to pick is it's a pretty big game out of the SEC. That is Georgia at Florida. So give me 1 second. I'll just get everything set up. We got Dan Beebe, Dan O, Tony, and myself. And obviously I'm picking Georgia. This is going to be straight up. I don't do
spreads or
spreads. Yeah.
I've gotten away from that too. Yeah, I feel like Georgia would make the most sense. I'll go Georgia as well on that.
Okay. All right. Next game, I'm going to pick is UCF Houston. It's at UCF, hosting Houston. Very popular pick by a lot of people for a big upset.
Wow.
I'm not one of those people. I'm picking UCF.
I wouldn't be one of those people either, especially if they're playing at home in this one, UCF.
Okay. Next game I'm picking is a battle between 2 teams that quite frankly should be doing better than they are, and that is Boston College at Syracuse.
Oh,
Syracuse, a 3-point favorite.
You flip a coin on that one?
Well, we could flip a coin on it, or you could just pick it.
I'm going Boston College on that one.
I'm going Syracuse.
Interesting.
Yeah.
change
Boston
it up a little
College struggles against bad teams.